Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the ACL Call of Duty League playoffs. First match of the day, winners back around one. Plantronics.Mindfreak taking on Skyfire. Now, we do apologise for the delay. One of the players did have a technical issue with an update on the computer, which they were using for comms. So, had to get that sorted, but now we're good to go with map number 3. Uplink on comeback right here. We do have the guys from Mindfreak having this drone first up, looking to get a 2-pointer down on the board. But Fighter just gets denied just before the actual capture zone itself. Buzzin tries to, Dens tries to make something happen. He gets taken down. We also have Hopey now rotating over with the drone. Bounces back, unfortunately. A little bit of an off throw, getting it over onto the side wall. Now, of course, this is currently a 2-0 scoreline. Skyfire lead 2-0. They took out the hard point. What was a very, very close game. Search Destroy then was a 6-3. Another close back and forth game into those final 3 rounds. It was 3-3 at a stage, and then Skyfire just pushed on back with a 6-3 victory. Now, this uplink comeback, it really begs the question, and I really like this map just for this particular thing. Is it going to be the comeback now, starting with uplink on comeback? Will Mindfreak make a 3-map comeback, or will this be the end of, will this be, the Skyfire reign right now in this winners back around one? Of course, this is a double elimination competition. Teams need to lose twice to be knocked out, but especially a team like Mindfreak who have dominated this entire season, it's definitely a surprising result to see so early in the day, being this result. So we're going to be seeing right here with 3 minutes 40 still to go here in this first half. We have the drone going on in there with a little bit of an odd bounce to go back in, but we'll take it. 1-0 is the scoreline. 3.5 minutes, of course, on that clock so far, and we are having Fighter right now on your screens. Still just looking forth to see what will be done here in this competition so far. Fighter going to be taking down one. He's going to be picking up the drone and moving on forward. His teammates get 3 players down for them. Hoping going to be the last one alive, because he's going to be trying to provide a little bit of a decoy and just shoot some people. But he won't be able to actually stop them from getting in those that point, rather from Dens being able to get that 1-point capture. And once again, it seems like Dens is the man to go ahead and do all that, because he's been getting 2 of them. He's been getting 2 out of 2 so far throughout this entire game. So he's definitely done a fairly good job at that so far. Now, Dens on his screen at the moment, the drone is actually going to be rotating across through the glass side of the map. He is going to be Rival, who's going to be rotating that forward. Now, Dens will be able to pick off 1 kill to try and delay their process. Teammate's going to pick off a second. 2 players in glass themselves, though, as they collide on forward. But player left alive is going to be Hopey, and Hopey actually picks off a double kill for that one. He will get taken down shortly after that, though, as you do see the drone still in no man's land. 5 seconds till it does reset, however. It does look like that might be the case. They might actually time that one. No, they're going to actually pick that one up, and that's going to be Buzzin, who's going to be holding this one. Fighter's going to be able to take down Exciting Shocks. Gets taken down there by Rival. Now, shots do go off across the board as Buzzin try to go in and slide on in for a 1-point throw-in across that wall, but unfortunately just wasn't able to make it. 1 more second would have done the trick. Rival now is going to be trying to push it forward. He gets delayed there by a little bit of a stun. 2 minutes still on the clock for this first half of play, and I really want to know, who do you think will take this one out? Will it be Mindfreak and come back with a 3-map straight away, even just this map predictions? Will it be a Mindfreak game, or will SKF go ahead and take this map victory for themselves? Either way, we have a little bit of a foul throw in there from the team of SKF. Mindfreak were able to reclaim that ball in, and Fighter's going to be just checking it over through the top of yellow to try and get it in their territory and just try and keep it out of theirs at the same time. Rival and Lakey picking off 1 kill respectively, as Dens will be able to have 1 kill, actually make that 2 kills. Shocks with double kill for himself as well. So that's an entire team down off the spawn, though. SKF going to try and try and make something happen. They're going to be spawning over, of course, onto this green wall side of the map, as you're having the drone now dropped on the top of yellow. Now, players just dropping left, right, and center from both these 2 teams. Primarily, though, it is going to be the SKF squad, but the difference is they get the spawn extremely close to themselves, and they're going to be able to get that drone out of that territory as well. 2-1 is the current score count, though, with 63 seconds still remaining in the first half of this uplink game. We're going to have a little bit of a melee action there out of Fighter as Dens, and I do believe that was Shocks, possibly being able to pick off another kill. Fighter just looking which way he wants to go in. Will decide to just scope it out the first time and then go in for a 1-point capture right there, bringing the overall count to 3-1. So SKF were able to put points on board thanks to Hopey, but it's so far it hasn't really been too much substantial points. That being said, I mean, we are currently seeing a couple more points coming from the Mindfreak squad. Dens did happen to get the first 2, and then it was Fighter getting a 1-point throw, and then Shocks was able to get his own 1-point throw in respectively as well. So currently sitting on 4 points, but that's 4 different throws that we have had from Mindfreak to be able to get those points on the board, whereas SKF now going to be trying to maybe get a big chunk of that back, going for that run in, of course, sliding on in. Will be Excite. He'll jump on over, get that 2-point capture in. And that's looking like it will end the half at a 4 to 3 point score range, but there's still 7 seconds remaining. Players going to be trying to regroup out now through this glass side. Fighter's going to be the man running it through. He's going to try and get that throw in, but will he get it? Doesn't seem like he will. That's going to be the time running out. And it's going to be 4-3. As we end that half and up. We still have another 5 minutes though in the second half of the uplink on comeback, and of course it is still Mindfreak in the lead, 4 points to 3 so far. But we're going to have the second half, as I mentioned. We're going to have the team swapping sides. Of course, yellow going to go to that blue side going to go over to that yellow side. You're going to have a piece of the action from the opposing side of the map, and we're going to have another 5 minutes to be able to see what people will come up with as well out of that. Of course, remember, Uplink has a 20-point capture limit as well. If we were to reach that, they will end the game right then and there. However, it doesn't seem like this game is going to be that kind of high-scoring game that we can see sometimes. Either way, we're on board with Lakey to open up this half. His rival gets the first kill of the half, taking down Dens. Hope he also gets shut down there by Shocks. Mindfreak just pushing on straight through across the map as they go in for that first point in of the game, making that first 2-point of the game, making it 6 points to 3. And I mean, they know what side they like the best. And, SKF trying to go on through to try and push on for a 1-point throw, and as you saw there across the yellow side, wasn't able to go in, went a little bit dead. Fighter tries to throw it out though as he gets taken down in the process for 6 minutes. 6 to 3 with 4 minutes 20 still on the clock. We have Dens on your screen going for that 1-point capture. Once again, regardless of where he's throwing it from, he seems to be getting them in because he's so far. I've only seen him take 3 shots and he's going 3 points out of it at the same time. Now, his rival gets spotted there by Shocks as he's just cruising around through that glass side. Fighter takes down one. He sees one on blue. His teammate has his back and saves him from being defeated as he runs in through the blue building itself. Is going to be just circling through. The ball is going to be thrown to the side, actually carried through the side there by Buzz, and Buzz is just going to be getting the melee on one. He goes for the second kill, but his teammate is back. That's a 3 down. That's going to be able to get a 2-point capture for themselves as well. That's 9 points to 3, and I think this second half definitely shows which side they favor, which side they can play better in the most right here on SKF. It seems like they wasted that opportunity with the first half. Den's going to be able to get some more points on the board. That's going to be 11 to 3. Now, I mentioned how we might not be seeing this a 20-point capture in, but it seems at this rate we might just see that happening. Of course, this half started with a 4 to 3 point range. Now, with only 90 seconds into the second half, we have the score as 11 points to 5. Of course, scores coming in from both these two teams in this half, and Mindfreak definitely capitalizing on that one the most. Den's going to be looking to run this one through, of course, deciding which way he wants to do that, which one will be the best. His teammate's going to be there to support him. He's just going to be going straight through the guts and he's able to pick off an assist in the process. Of course, his teammate's picking off 2 kills. They're going to be trying to set up for this relay action. Players on the top of that sandbag and in green itself. Will he spot the player in green though? It doesn't seem. It seems like he's focused his attention more on the player on the sandbags. Players will go for that contest though. Fighter's going to be moving with this drone himself, and he's going to go for that throw in. Going to be able to get that 1-point capture in as well, making it 14 points to 5 right here. 2 minutes 45 still on the clock. Ball racing back over to the glass alley side. Hopi will be picking off a couple of kills, literally to be able to rotate over onto this drone side. He's going to be able to pick that one up and rotates a little bit back, maybe looking to go into glass. No, he's going to decide to just throw it back over to the side of glass. Fails a little bit as the ball bounces back through the corner of the building, bouncing back into the blue territory side of things, and Buzzin actually being able to pick off a nice double kill. Shocks also assisting on that one as well. Buzzin with the drone in hand will be looking to just crawl through the side of the blue building itself, going for that 1-point capture, and he will be able to go in for that one. 15 points to 5 points left for them to be able to hit the score limit here in this game as well, or just 2 minutes remaining before the time runs on out. Either way, it's going to be a very, very, very tricky situation for SKF to be able to catch back up in this map. And I mean, it is still possible, of course, with 2 minutes remaining, just being able to get those 2-point run-ins as well constantly, but it involves them not being able to not letting MF really take any ball control for the remainder of these 2 minutes. They need to be constant awareness, constant control, and constant points captured for them to be able to catch back up. Either way, it does seem like Mindfreak, they have an easy situation where they don't need to really do too much in terms of point scoring right now. They've got a 10-point lead. That is, of course, the 5 run-ins that would involve to at least tie up that score. And I mean, you can just throw the ball out, force a long respawn, or even better yet, just continuously, as you see them, just hold that glass control and just keep dropping the ball, wait that entire time, pick it up again, and rinse and repeat until you pick up kills, enough kills to be able to push on forward. I mean, look at that, the melee kill out of Shocks. Buzz is going to be able to pick up a double kill there, able to get those 2 points in as well. They're going to now try to set up for a relay, and you can see that one coming because you were going to be seeing that one coming as the player was over onto that ball area, was taken down. Buzz and I do believe that was Dens trying to get that control. Dens gets taken down. Buzz is still alive. He's going to have his teammates there. Fighter's going to be able to pick up that drone now as well. Now, 60 seconds remaining. I really want to be seeing a 20-point capture just because of the way that first half really really started. I really think it'll turn a great twist of momentum for the Mindfreak squad if they're able to do so. That's all 4 players down as well, and I think that could be it if they run in for that 2-point capture. And you see a little bit of a 360 spin to turn things down. Mindfreak hit that 20-point range, and they are able to put their first map on the board here in this double elimination bracket. Winners bracket round 1 match. Plantronics.Mindfreak taking on Skyfire. Seed number 1 taking on seed number 4. Seemed a little bit of struggle. Shred, of course, definitely some close matches throughout this entire game so far, but this one definitely seems like the momentum swing might be a little bit of a change of events. Either way, we're going to be going to a quick break as we go into our next map. It is going to be a hard point once again, and this time it is going to be a hard point on Drift. Definitely going to be a change of pace for these two teams, especially being one of the newest maps in the rotation. But we'll see how that pans out next with map 4 coming up right after this.